Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul with StudPack. It is so good to see you. We were out on the West Coast for the holidays. We had a great Christmas. We hope you did too. But our return flight home was delayed for a day. Then I got sick. It was a huge mess. But what you say, Jordan? You ready to make some more videos?
I say we do it.
Let's do it. Now everybody would agree that the kitchen is the heart of the home. And just like your own heart, your kitchen has to look good and function well. And where does that start? It starts with the kitchen cabinets. Now you have a lot of options for kitchen cabinets. You can have them custom made, semi-custom made. You can go to a home center, buy them pre-assembled off the rack, or you can buy them flat packed, and they're called RTA cabinets, ready to assemble. And that's what we have here. But RTA cabinets kind of get a bad rap sometimes. We've all seen them, right? The particle board sides, the drawer that's falling apart, and the cheap hardware. But this one right here has none of that. Check it out. 1/2-inch maple plywood sides, pre-finished, a 3/4 inch face frame, the drawers, dovetail construction, soft glide hardware on the drawers, and soft close hinges on the doors. Now all those qualities check a lot of boxes for us, but the only box that these cabinets don't check is assembly time. This guy right here took Jordan and I 20 minutes to put together. Here's why. Check it out. We've got all these clips here. There are 10 of these clips holding this cabinet together. Each clip has 4 screws. Plus there are 4 screws holding the back on. 44 screws in one cabinet. Now, any kitchen's gonna have 20, 24, 30 cabinets, right? You're talking over 1,000 screws. So no wonder there's a pile of these in your kitchen and you're putting all those together. So we set on a quest to see if we could assemble RTA cabinets in a way that was better looking, stronger, but most importantly, much faster. So in today's video, we're going to show you how to assemble RTA cabinets in 1/4 of the time it would normally take you, and in the process, save yourself a bunch of time and money. Let's get started. All right, gang, we got our cabinet unpacked, right? So we have 6 pieces that are going to make up the box. The face frame and the back, the 2 sides, and the top and the bottom. Let's start with the top and the bottom. This particular brand, it's got a white side and a pre-finished maple side. The pre-finished maple side goes inside the cabinet, so when you open the cabinet, it's all nice and matches. And then of course, the other side is white to match the face frame. And these couldn't be simpler. There's no other grooves or dados in them. Here are our 2 sides. You know they're the sides because they're pre-drilled for our shelves. Now you've got a pretty wide dado here, 1/2 inch. That accepts the top and the bottom of the cabinet. And then you have this narrow dado in the back, and it accepts the groove on the back panel. So what tools do we need to assemble these cabinets? Well, 3 of them. I mean, I guess 3 if a caulk gun counts. But we're using liquid nails as our adhesive. We've used like Tight Bond wood glue in the past. It's a little runny, a little more cleanup. This is thicker and a little less cleanup. That's always a positive for us. The other 2 tools we need, cordless drill. We are going to use 4 screws to attach the back. You're going to see that later. But the key tool here that we're using is an 18 gauge narrow crown stapler, and this one is pneumatic. So you just got to ask yourselves, if you don't have one of these, do I want to spend 2 days driving 1,000 screws, or maybe it's an excuse to go buy a new tool? And these also come in battery operated versions. I have a compressor, so I've got the pneumatic. So the first step is to grab your adhesive, and we're going to put a few dabs in the dado, just like that. But be careful who you watch this video with, because certain people, once they see how easy this is, it is game over for you. Our next step is to take one of the side panels and we're going to put it right in the dado. And make sure this thin dado is at the top, and that's going to accept your back panel. If you do it like that, it's going to ruin your day. Let's put this right in there. And then we're ready for our bottom panel. We're going to grab our bottom panel, set it in this dado, and push it over to my left into that dado. Just like that. Now we're ready to get our pneumatic gun, and I've got 3/4 inch staples in there. And we're going to pin it right through here at an angle and staple the panel to the face frame. And it's basically going to act like a clamp while that glue dries. The tricky part here is, though, you got to kind of get under here like this. You got to have some working room. Once I'm happy with that, oh, I turn the air off. There we go. And I'm going to go at an angle just like that. And I'm going to staple right through the corner of the side into the face frame. Check it out. Just like that. No blowout. And I don't have that ugly clip right there. So now that this side's attached, we're going to grab our other side. Same process. Put it in our dado, click it all into place, and put our staples in. Done. Let's flip it around and get the bottom on. All right, there's our last staple on the side. We put 5 staples along here and 5 along here. Those with the glue is very strong. Now it's time to put the back on. I'm gonna grab our back, and it's just a matter of lining up all the dados where they go. I'm gonna do this side first. Get in there like that. I'm in. And sometimes on this one, you have to lift from the bottom. So I got my left hand, I'm gonna clamp this side together, and I'm gonna tip this thing up like this. And I can already tell this thing is solid as a rock, and it's gonna automatically get square because this thing was cut on a CNC, right? Now that this one is in, I can put in my 4 screws in the back. So I'm gonna have Jordan stay where he is so he doesn't have to come all the way around the table. And here's our screws. Actually, there's 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're done. All right, gang, that is it. A little glue cleanup. Just check, make sure you don't have a big mess, and you are finished with that box in 5 minutes. All right, y'all saw how easy that was, right? But I think it's time for Paul to put his money where his mouth. Paul to put his money where the. But you know what? Let's do something we've never done on this channel. I think it's time for Paul to put his money where his mouth is. We're gonna do one in real time. We're gonna throw a timer up on the screen, and you gonna time me, bud?
Let's do it.
All right, ready?
All right, I'll count you down.
Ready?
You're gonna see how fast you can assemble this thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna count you down.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Now, it looks like he's staying on the inside of this dado, so that way when it squeezes out, it's in a specific direction. Got a little bit of leakage there. And this is unlike Dad to work quick. He doesn't like to do this, so he's out of his comfort zone, so he's getting it done.
Got the dado
This
up.
is exciting, right?
I think I'm just gonna put a staple right there to hold it for me.
All right, he's got 3 staples in. Now, obviously, there's different size cabinets, right, Dad?
Right.
This is a smaller one, so this one's gonna take you less time than a larger one, but still.
Yeah, I think this is a 21-inch wide wall cabinet.
21-inch wide.
Yep.
Okay. The hardest part of this whole thing is probably making sure that you're sitting right.
Yep.
It looks like you're struggling with that right now.
This one is. There we go. Here we go for the spin.
All right, spin maneuver. That was easy, that was nice.
Amen. Supporting it with my leg there as I push down.
Good technique.
Ready for the back.
All right.
Oh, this one's not white on one side. I had to think a minute where it went. And then, oh, I'm in. Where's my drill?
Nope.
You moved it for me.
Go on your 4th screw. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm thinking like 3 minutes, man. We were saying 5.
Right.
This could be a new world record.
Cabinet companies hate them.
Done. What we got?
232. Wow. And how does she feel? Give her a good shake, give her a pickup.
Yep. So the thing about these cabinets, right? You attach the back to your drywall, and the bottom and the top are locked into the back in those dados, and then the sides are locked into the top and the bottom with dados. Glued, stapled together, it's very strong. All right, that was a lot of fun, and as much as we'd like to end this year As Stud Pack being the fastest RTA builders on YouTube, we really can't do that, and here's why. We said we aren't going to use any clips, but the side and the back and the top are really not connected together. Check that out. See that? But I've already saved myself 18 minutes. So we're just going to put one clip here, here, and on the other side, and we're done. So probably closer to that 4-minute mark, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Still light years ahead of putting 44 screws in this cabinet.
Right on, man.
All right, let's put those clips in and this thing's done. Alrighty guys, all the clips are in, but you know what I just realized? We said at the beginning of the video that we were going to use the clips, and I used 4 of them. But you know what? I could actually staple this or put screws here, because this is a wall cabinet and the walls are never plumb, but the cabinets are. So we almost always use scribe mold to cover that edge, and it would cover any fasteners. And it's going to look something like this. There's my staple. Boom. A truly clipless system.
And you only have to do that on the wall cabinets where it's exposed on the edge. You can do this to all the cabinets that are butting up against each other, and you'll never see them.
Sure, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm always trying to think ahead about what I have to cover. But we like the scribe molding because this detail picks up the face frame detail on this side. They're both overhanging a little bit.
Yes, sir.
It looks cool. And one final thing, gang. A lot of you are going to be concerned about blowout. What am I talking about? The point of that staple coming through your nice face frame here. And we were too. So we grabbed a staple. This is them right here. It enters right there at that intersection. And as you can see, there is no way, no matter how I turn it, that point will ever go through. I mean, if I went straight down, it might come through, but I can't nail straight down in a corner. I have to go at an angle. And you can see how that staple is going to grab this side and fasten it to the face frame. All right, gang, that was wicked fast, and I really like how there are none of the clips showing inside the cabinet. It's really a clean look. And this will be our go-to method from now on, so you know what you got to do, right? Get yourself some liquid nails and a staple gun so you can smash that like button in record time. Have a happy new year, and we will see you on the next one.